A lot happened in the market today. Now is a good time to learn the skill of trading. You got to develop a skill set that can make you an asset, and I can give you access to a system that I'm learning from because I'm a newbie, I'm a beginner as well as it relates to trading. So I'm still practicing, studying the market, studying the replays, seeing how things work, so that way when I'm, growing real money, I got the reps in. So I don't want to skip those steps of getting the reps in. Now, this system, this tool can help you become a more profitable trader, whether you already got some experience or if you're brand new, because we're looking for 4 metrics. If you can count to 4, if you know your colors, then you can benefit from this tool. There will be some learning involved. It will be partially like learning a new language if you're very new to this, but you owe it to yourself to learn the skill of getting money out of the market. So a lot happened this morning, and I realized that I don't need to be, right now, I'm not at a place where I need to be doing a live trade and trying to talk you through it. When I'm doing a live trade, I need to focus, and I want to treat it like it's real money because I don't want to play around with it just because I'm in demo in some of these trades. So what I have done is just paid attention to what went on in the market and then a replay and showed you how the tool would work, what you're looking for. So those things still stand true. Did the tool give a good signal at a good time, and did it make people profitable if they held on to the buy or the sell order that was given? That being said, I'm gonna show you in the video, and you see how it played out. And if you want access to the tool, there's a link available down below. That being said, check this video out, and tell me what you think. Many more videos like this to come, because I really want to show you the tool at work over and over and over again, so you can make a sound decision on whether or not this is a good fit for you. Either way, no big deal. All love. See you on the other side. All right, Mr. Smith here, back with another video showing you how this tool works and helps you become a better profitable trader. Even if you're new or if you got some experience, it's some things that people with experience can benefit greatly from as well. So this is a replay of something that happened today. I learned something about myself, and that's, as it relates to me trading live, I'm not there yet to where I want to trade live and record, and I need to be focused. But I can give you the replays of trades that have taken place and then connect the dots on how the tool works, so you can understand what you're looking for when you're positioning yourself to be a profitable trader. So this is earlier, and we were trading the MNQ, which is the mini NASDAQ, and this is the 2-minute chart. So each bar represents 2 minutes, and this was around 8 something this morning, give or take, where I'm starting to replay from. And it's going to play a little faster than normal, but I'm going to just show about 20 minutes worth of trading. Now, it's not going to take that long for the video, obviously, but 20 minutes worth of trading, meaning that if a person stayed in the trade for 20 minutes after they received the signal, after they looked at the 4-point checklist and seen if it matched, then what they would have been looking like. Now, it's 4 points that we're looking for. We're looking for the daily bias. We're looking to see what it says. We're looking for a signal that will pop up. It would either say confirm sell, confirm buy. Sometimes it may say reverse sell or reverse buy. It's telling you whether it makes sense to buy or sell. And as long as it matches the daily bias, then the higher probability it is. And you're also looking at the bars at the bottom of the screen. Now, where are my bars on the bottom of the screen? Let's find them. There we go. Hold on. I might have to go back a little bit. There we go. So you're looking for the bars on the bottom of the screen to match the daily bias. Basically, you want it, if it's saying bullish over here, you want it to be all green. If it's saying bearish over here, you want it to be red with some momentum in there. And I'll show you what that looks like if you haven't already seen it in the video. But this is where a lot of people made a lot of money today based on a lot of different factors that took place. But more importantly, the system was able to let them know when and what to do. So let's dive into it. So I'm gonna hit play, and it's just gonna play back high speed of what was taking place in the market at this particular time. So you should start seeing these bars move, and remember, each bar represents 2 minutes. When it jumps to the next bar, that represents 2 minutes has passed from bar to bar, because we're under the 2-minute chart, which is typically what I was recommended to trade under. But you're not limited to what you can trade with. Many people trade with different things. Now, each section represents something. They serve as a magnet. They also can serve as where price can bounce from. But I want you to look close to where the buy signal took place, and it should show up here shortly, because typically it'll say confirmed by. Right now it's just going to show like a coin and an arrow in the direction of what the instruction said for, us to do, in the sense that if it's pointing upward, then that's a buy. If it's pointing downward, then it was saying something about a sell. So a lot was going on in the market, and this is what you got to understand: it's not going to always go up. It's going to be up and down, up and down. So sometimes it may look like you're taking a loss, but when it all plays out, it can look like you're taking a win. Now, another thing that I want to point out. So what I want to point out is a couple of things have happened. The bullish signal, it switched the bullish from neutral, and we have trending bars that matches the bullish signal, and we have money in the market, meaning that it's, high probability, because money is in the market, of moving it in the direction of the daily buys. But let's go ahead and hit play and see where the actual signal came in at. And again, each bar represents 2 minutes. All right. All right, so what we're looking for is 4 checkpoints. If you can count to 4, you know your colors, you're good to go. So we're looking for all signals to match. The daily buys, bullish. And if we're looking for a buy signal, you're looking for a signal that'll show up here. And the trend bars to match the daily buys, as well as green momentum. Now, let's pause it right here. Right here was where the buy signal was entered. It was saying this is a good time to buy. It showed a take profit. It showed a stop loss. It showed basically a good entry point. And let's say we enter buy at that point. Now let's see what happens after we enter the buy, after all our boxes have been checked. We got bullish, check. We got a buy signal, check. We got green momentum to match the daily buys, check. And we got money in the market, check. That's what we call an A+ setup. That's what we call an A+ setup. So let's see what happens when I continue the chart. Now, in some cases, it won't just jump in profit. It'll go down, then jump up, or go down, jump up. It just varies. But let's pause it here. That's a pretty significant bar. Now, of course, it's moving faster than typical, but just that fast, we hopped out of that box and we're in $93 profit. And this is just, I entered here, this is just within 4 minutes of trading. So a person could have made $93 in this scenario. No guarantees. This is not financial advice. All of the disclaimers. They could have made $90 in a matter of about 4 or 5 minutes. So that's the power in understanding trading, but more importantly, having a strategy to go along with it. But let's keep it going, because I want to show, how today played out and just represent 20 minutes of the trades that took place today. Now, I will say this. Once you've reached a certain point where you're good at taking your profits, by all means, feel free to do so, because you would have probably hit your take profit 1 by now, and you could withdraw comfortably and be okay with securing your profits. Don't be upset if you don't get everything that was presented, because you didn't know it was going to go in that direction. That's just a part of the game. But let's keep going. And this, for example, let's just say we was in the trade 20 minutes, because a lot can happen in a short amount of time when it's momentum, money in the market, things are trending, and certain news is taking place as well. Let's shrink it down because it's still going up. So 123 in profit. And remember, if we entered here, this is just 6 minutes. This is 8 minutes. The person is up $150 just off of this. We still got momentum, still trending bullish, still got plenty of money in the market. Okay, it went down some. So 2, 4, 6, 8. This is 10 minutes into the trade. 12 minutes into the trade. Now it went from over $100 to $86. Some people will be like, no, let me take out, and that's perfectly fine. It's totally up to you. You have that control. But then the bar shot back up again to put a person close to, $200 in profit. So a lot happened. And again, this is just 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 minutes in the market. Let's go about 3 more bars and then we'll close it out. But I just want to paint a picture of what we're looking for. Those 4 things. It lets you know when you can buy and how fast money can move in a short amount of time. And with the strategy, how helpful that can be. We're at 247 profit. That's at, I guess, 16 minutes. So 2 more bars. And then we'll wrap this thing up. If you want access to the tool, over $300, that's 18 minutes. If you want access to this tool, it's a link down available below, so you'll get access to the tool. The network, it is a buy option as well. So I'm going to stop it here. It is a buy option as well. And the buy option basically allows you to have money being made for you using the bot. And there are 2 versions of the bot. One is more safe in the sense that it doesn't let you lose as much and it doesn't trade as often for those who don't like to see the money go down just to see if it's going to go back up. So they tightened it up a little bit. Now, the other one that doesn't have as many tight restrictions can position you for more profit because it has more drawdown room. So they did that for those who, I'm getting scared when the bot is losing money. But it has to go through certain ranges in order to position you for profits. If you don't want that, then you can use the one that's a little more risk-free, to say the least. So that option is available. However, you'll still get access to the tools, and the tools that I'm displaying shows you the signals that you need, the 4 metrics that you're looking for in order to help you execute a trade strategically. If you want access to that, then the link is down below. That being said, that's all I got for this video. Mr. Smith signing out. Salute.